Okay. If I'm not software muted, I'm hardware muted. That's just how we begin things. Alright. Hello. Hello and welcome. I am the Loot Cat. And Presfail, right on time. Hello. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're having a good day. Okie dokie. Still a bit zooted. Still on painkillers. What you gonna do? Alright, so today we're changing it up from Pokemon. We might go back to Pokemon at a later date, but for now we are going to swap to Magic for a few sessions. What you see in front of you is a fresh Magic the Gathering account I created today. I've already gone through the tutorials and done some other small little bits and pieces, but otherwise I haven't really touched the account. The good thing about starting a new Magic the Gathering account is this. These are all the boosters you start the game with. Can we scroll? No, we can't. So we get all these free packs straight off the bat. So we're going to open all of these because we want to get some tradable cards. Because what we're going to do today is we're going to build a deck for Historic. And we're going to use that deck to win games. The more games we win, the more coins we get. And when we get enough coins, alright, cool, that's a gold. We want a gold. Sacrifice the land, destroy target objects, that's a cool one. 5 more untapped lands, that's cool. Alright. We're not really looking for these cards at the moment though, so Heartless Pillage, target opponent discards 2 cards, that's cool. Flying Haste, that's that new blue red one. Alright, cool. Continue. Because once you can win on pretty consistently on Historic, they get you coins, and then you can use coins to buy yourself into events. And then events, by doing okay in events, you convert coins to gems. And you can use gems to get more packs. You can also use coins to get more packs, but gems are more valuable for getting more packs. Plus you get the bonus of getting to play in an event, which is fun. Alright. Let's just open all. Let's try and blitz through this a little bit, because we want to get to deck construction. Now we got Emerald Collector, Peterless Trickster, Wasteland, counter target spell, activate ability, or triggered ability. 4/3. Okay, cool. It's actually a pretty cool counter spell. Now these are all just free packs. Like these, I didn't do anything to earn these packs. You start in a fresh account, you just get these packs. Okay. Of course, we can't really judge. If you're new to this game, you can't really judge the value of these cards immediately. Just know the little Goldie symbol means they're a good card. The little orange symbol means they're a mythic card. So these are rares, this is a mythic rare. Silvers are okay. They're uncommons. Most of the cards with little black symbols are commons, and they're pretty trash. Oh, a Dragon Speaker, Ankle Shaker, Howl of the Horde, okay. As you see, what we're building up is we're building this up as well. We're building these up, so at the moment there's 6 common, 6 uncommon, 2 rare, and 1 mythic. These are cards you can just take or trade for. And if we're going to build this pauper deck, we're going to need a few of these. So we just got another uncommon. We would really like to get... Well, we've got 3 rares already. We would like to get a 4th rare. That's what we got. 4th rare. Rare 3? No, it should be saying rare 4 now. No, it's still saying rare 3s. Alright. Still saying 3 rares. Alright. So that's ranking up, that's ranking up. So first, Grasp of Fate. Okay, Grasp of Fate enters the battlefield. For each opponent, exile up to one target on land permanent that player controls until Grasp of Fate leaves the battlefield. Okay. And there's another rare. Well, there's also another mythic rare here, which is we're doing okay. We're actually doing, and there's another rare. Cool. We are doing really well here. This should be pretty average for. This should average out for everyone. You'll end up with at least, I think, 6 rares, 2 mythics at the end of this process. But we're just opening all these packs that we get for free at the start of the game and building our bank. There's another rare. Getting a few green blacks and green reds. Another mythic rare. Oh my god, we're gonna have plenty. We're gonna have so many mythic rares. 4? No, 3. We're up to 3. Alright, but that should put us up to another rare, which brings us up to 7, which is good. This should get us the basis of a pretty strong starting deck. Alright, we're down to our last 9 packs. Shield's a Simulator, pretty good card. 2 of them, alright, that's cool. Bladed Cleaver, +2/+2, whenever it dies. Draft a card from its spellbook. Okay. Haven't seen that bit of equipment before. Continue, and open all of the Brothers War. Brothers War is an older set. Oh, that's so Swiftfoot Boots. I like having mine. Door to Nothingness. Alright. So with that, we've got 8 rares, 4 mythics, and 20 uncommons to work with to build our deck. And I have a particular deck in mind, and I think that is enough cards to do it. So we will go to decks. Actually, what's the dailies there? You want to try and do your dailies as well. Where are our dailies? Blue, green, white, and red. Well, we'll do the white and red with our thing, but we'll spin that. Spin the wheel on that one. 20 creature spells. Yeah, we'll be using creature spells. You can refresh 1 of these a day. You only earn 1 of these a day. So I got this one this morning when I generated this account and did the tutorials, and then I got this one this afternoon when it ticked over the day. So it ticks over the day at about 5 PM GMT plus 8, so I'll probably say about 1 AM US time-ish. But anyway, decks. We've got a particular deck in mind. My decks. These are all the free decks they give you. These are all pre-made. If you want to play around with different colours and find out what they do, these decks are all okay. None of them are great. Alright. Okay. So we are going to be building Cats and Hammers. So there's some baseline cards we need. Oh, Cats and Hammers or Goblins and Hammers? Maybe we do Goblins and Hammers. That's a little bit more aggressive. So for Goblins and Hammers, we are going to search for red. And we're going to use this filter here. Not collected. Okay. And we will search Goblin. We want some goblins that I have not collected. And this is our first card. We want Canopy Scamp. We want 4 of him. He is an uncommon, so he's going to cost us 4 from our uncommon pool. The next one we're going to want is... and I'll explain to you what these cards do in a second. Where is he? Nope, nope. Hold on, let's check our filters, shall we? Select format. We are going for historic. Alright. Let's try that again. Okay, so Canopy Scamp is whenever he deals combat to a player, I can sacrifice him. If I do, proliferate. If he dies, he deals damage equal to his power to any target. That's the key one. When he dies, he deals damage to his power to any target. The other one is Fireblade Charger, which, as long as Fireblade Charger is equipped, it has haste. When it dies, it deals damage equal to his power to any target. He's going to cost us 4 more of our starting uncommons. Okay, so that's the first 2 we want. Now, let's go. Artifacts. Hammer. We want Colossus Hammer. Colossus Hammer. Equipped creatures get +10/+10 and lose flying. These guys don't have flying anyway. He has a very large equip cost at equip 8, but we're going to get around that. He's also an uncommon, so that brings us to 12 of our uncommons. Getting around Colossus Hammer. We also need to be able to search Colossus Hammer, so we will search for the term equip. We don't want that, we just want that. Alright. Kemba's Outfitter, uncommon. When he comes into play, choose an equipment card. That card perpetually gains... Actually, no, wait, hold on. We're going to use him? No, we're not. We're actually going to use Resolute Strike instead. He's a common. I forget we're on a budget here. He's on a common, so we want Resolute Strike. Resolute Strike is target creature gets +2/+2 to end of turn, and if it's a warrior, I can attach an equipment tie to it. I control to it. These two are both warriors. Then we want Sagara's Aid. 1 mana. You may enchant. You may cast aura and equipment spells as if they had flash, which means you can cast them at any time. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield you control, you may attach it to a creature you control. And now we've really gotten around that limitation on that hammer. But we want to make sure we get the hammer. That's the next part. So for that, we need to find a couple of things. So Stoneforward Mystic is 2 mana. When it comes to the battlefield, search your library for an equipment card, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. So we want 4 of her. We've got 4 mythics, so we can get her. If you can only get 3 of her, or 2 of her, it's fine, still get them. So at this point we've used 1, 2, 12 uncommons, 4 rares, 3 or 4 mythics, which you should have all of these already. Just at the start, just by opening your initial packs that the game gives you. Alright, so now we've got that sorted. We probably want to at least... let's go search. We want red. Okay, let's just have a look, see what we've got that could search for. Because I know there's another couple of cards out there. We are looking for, very specifically, a card that lets you search for equipment. And we don't want it to be too expensive. So we're looking in the 1 or 2 mana range, because this is a fast deck. So we don't want any of those. So all this stuff's too expensive. We will actually narrow this down to 0, 1, 2, 1 or 2 mana. Sprouting Goblin, no. Goblin Engineer. No, he kind of works. He chucks it in your graveyard. But then we need ways to get it from the graveyard. Put that card in your hand. Oh, Gamble. I like Gamble, but it's a mythic rare, so... Search your library for an artifact card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle, then discard a card at random. Any artifact discard this way. Oh, it's risky. I think I'm going to have to go with Fighter Class. Which is a rare. It uses up our last rare. That's all 8 of our rares used. Which we still got 8 more cards to put in this deck. So, but that's the core. If you can get that, you're golden. Now I want to be able to draw and discard cards. So, let's go draw. And we want to be able to filter through our deck now to get this combo out. What filters do we have at the moment? Collected, not collected, 1, 2, or 3 mana. Alright, cool. Break the spell. We want to be able to draw cards. That's a rare, we can't use that. It's an uncommon, we don't have much room for uncommons. We're really just looking for stuff to get us to filter through our deck quickly now. So we need 8 filter cards, preferably cheap ones. Revitalize, uses some more of our uncommons, gain 3 life, draw a card. Reprieve. Reprieve was actually pretty good. Slows the opponent down. Alright, finish deck. That leaves us with 4 uncommons left. Now this is still a fresh account, just started. So we will actually change the filter here to look for 4 more uncommons. And what I really want... Okay, tactics... deal damage to target creature... yeah, this is a good filter card. And it's a common, so it's not going to cost us anything. Craftable. Alright, and with that we finish our deck. So, let's revise. We shall call this Hammer Time. Alright, so this is just a starting account. No money spent on it so far. We have used up the crafting cards the game has given us at the start because of all the free boosters you get. But that's okay, you will earn them back fairly quickly. And you start the game with a deck with 4 Resolute Strikes. Target creature gets +2/+2 until the end of turn. If it's a warrior, you may attach any equipment to it. Sigarda's Aid. You can play or an equipment as if they have flash. When an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach it to target creature you control. Canopy Scamp. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, proliferate. We're not so interested in the proliferation, we don't really use it. But when it dies, it deals damage equal to power to any target, and we are going to get this boy mighty fast. Charger, same, but instead of the self-sacrificed, it has haste. 4 Colossal Hammers, +10/+10, equip 8, but we've already got these 2 to get around that. Reprieve. Return a spell to its owner's hand and draw a card. This can buy you a turn, but also filter your deck. Stoneford Mystic. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle. The upside of this, the other upside of Stoneford Mystic is that if the other 2 goblins haven't come up, you can just put the hammer on this and start swinging. So, Fire of Prophecy for 2 mana. 3 damage to target creature. You put a card from your hand on top of your deck, on the bottom of your deck, and draw a card. This helps you burn out an annoying, like an opponent's got a creature with Death Touch, but it also helps you filter your deck. Fighter Class, 2 mana, comes into play, search your deck for an equipment card, and put it in your hand, and then shuffle your deck. This helps you get the hammer. So we've got 12 cards, including the hammer, that make sure you get the hammer. We have 12 creatures, all of which are suitable targets for the hammer. We have 8 ways of getting the hammer onto things. And then we have 8 speed filter control cards. So it's a pretty solid deck. We don't have dual lands yet. I will just double check I didn't draw any, but I don't think we have any dual lands yet. Let's have a look. So, I'll do that. We don't want the ones coming to tapped because this is a fast deck. So, tapped and indestructible. Yeah, so there's no red white cards that we can. All right, home. Save and exit. And with that, we have built a deck that we can take onto Historic and absolutely smash people. And this is just with a starting account. No money spent on this game whatsoever. And to prove it, let's take this into Historic play. No, I don't want to practice with you to start. Go away, little glowy thing. This is how... this is how new this account is. Go away. Alright, so we'll pick hammer time. Go Historic play. Hit play. So we'll take this onto ladder. And I'm definitely not mixing beer with my codeine again. My face hurts, okay? Okay, so that was roughly 20 minutes. That took me 20 minutes from... it'll take you longer, because you'll have to do like an hour or so where you do the... tutorials, because you got to play a couple of tutorial games to unlock the starting decks. Okie dokie. So where we started, Sigmund's Aid, Stoneforge Mystic, Colossus Hammer. That is an amazing starting hand, so we keep 7. Do that, and we'll start with throwing out the aid, and see how they turn. They're thinking... Botanical Brawler. Ah, it's this deck. It's the Botanical Brawler deck. That's unfortunate for them. We've only got white mana, which is unfortunate for us, so we can't use any of our red cards. But we can do that. Get ourselves another Colossal Hammer. Kami Who Whispered. What are you? +1/+. Oh, this is just a counter stacking deck. Okay, that's cool. So I'll throw him out, and I'm gonna put a hammer on Stoneforge Mystic. And I'm gonna put a hammer on Canopy Stout, Scamp, and I'm gonna attack with Stoneforge Mystic. Now, at this point, unless they know they've got counter to this, they should concede. In theory. This is the first game of a new account on a historic ladder match. I'm not imagining that this person here is very experienced. I don't know. Good chump block, good decision. The deck he's trying to play, this person is trying to play, it's not a great deck. I've tried to make it work many, many times. I've tried many versions of it. It's just a little slow. Come on, make your decision. Come on. I'm very impatient. Alright. Alright. So now, let's see how they respond to this. So we'll fire a Prophecy that for 3 damage. If they have any way to buff it, they will, to survive the attack. If they don't have any way to buff it, they've lost the game. They probably... The deck they're playing, they should have some way to put counters on this thing. And if they put 1 counter on it, it'll get 2 counters, because that's its ability. But I am forcing them to use another spell, because it's still going to die, because they still have to block. We don't need our Super Sage. Okay, and this because we're a big enough dick to do it. We'll do that as well. All attack. Ta-da! Brand new account. Deck built out of what you can start with. Applause. Cue applause. These things. Event tickets. So you get event tickets, which you can use to buy your way into events as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try and chunk through our dailies, which means playing creatures and playing red and white spells, which is our entire deck. So we're just, by playing our deck, we're finishing our dailies here. And that'll show you how much gold you get a day. You can basically get a day. What do we got here? We don't have the hammer. And we don't have any way to get the hammer. So we're going to mulligan this hand. We'll mulligan one more time. Got hammer, scamp. But we don't have any way to put it on the scamp. Keep 5. And the 5 we will keep. Oh shit. Keep 4 actually, yeah, 1. Keep 4, we'll keep those 4. We want these 3. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's the risk we're gonna take. We just hope to draw a red mana. Fireblade Charger. Hello, Fireblade Charger. If this is my deck, I'm gonna be so funny. Please just be a goblin deck. It is a goblin deck, okay. I'm gonna say, oh no, now this is bad. This is bad. We don't have any mana. End turn. Alright. That extra mulligan I did by accident probably put me in a bad spot. 2 seconds, my phone beeped at me. Okay. Resolve, he's giving +1/+1 to his goblins and attacking. Alright. My turn. Red mana. White mana. Alright, we're just gonna concede. No use drawing this one out. Sometimes the cards are against you. There's not a lot you can do. Wow, the chat box is really big today. Hold on. Let me just fix the chat box. Seem to. Chat. YouTube chat? No. How do I fix the chat box? It's gone out of... Nah, it's alright. Never mind. It's transparent enough. It's not interfering with anything, is it? Make it smaller. Alright, that's better. Chat has been shrunk a little bit. Alright, what do we got here? Reprieve, fighter class. Alright, so the game is not going to be polite to me. Reprieve, Surfboard Mystic. We'll have to take this. We don't need fighter class, so we can get rid of it. One more mulligan, one more mulligan. This deck is very luck dependent, and if I'm having an unlucky run, which I'm definitely doing now, oh God's sake. God's sake. And keep 5. Get rid of one of the Resolute Strikes. One of those. Alright, we want the hammer out because we've got Resolute Strike. We can buy a turn with Reprieve. And buy ourselves an extra turn with Reprieve. What have I got? Okay, it's Blood Ridge. Alright. Draw a land. You can draw a land, yeah. Alright, got another Reprieve. Yeah, this is just going. This is just. Come on, game. Sometimes the game will do this. We get this in Pokemon as well, where the game just floods you with like 2 or 3 of only cards, and doesn't give you a nice shuffle, a nice spread. All right, no, you can't have that, and I want to draw another card, so go away. And then we draw 2 land because of course we do. Alright, we got one more Reprieve, and that's what we'll use now. Another land. And a Stonefort. And you're not a bloody warrior. But you'll have to do. Give me another hammer. And she's not a warrior, so I can't use Resolute Strike on her. This is not a problem with this deck, this is just a problem with my luck. When you run 12 creatures, you'd expect to see one by now. Yep. Pirate. Yeah, it's pirate deck. Alright. Really? Another Stoneford miss? This is absolutely useless top decking. Absolutely useless. No attacks. End turn. This is... God, this is awful. Resolve. Should have known after the game I had this afternoon that my luck was not hot today. Oh, this isn't even a good deck I'm losing against. This is a garbage deck. Absolutely slow as hell deck. I don't even know what they're trying to do. No blocks. We'll just take the hit. You got 20 health. Health is a resource like anything else. My turn. Canopy Scamp, thank you. Out you come. Good boy. Resolute Strike. +2/+2. Hammer. Good boy. Alright. We're cooking with gas now. I don't need these guys anymore anyway. We'll attack with them. Now here's the rub. He could probably kill Canopy Scout, but he's still taking 11 damage for it. These are a lot of really, really wordy, complicated cards. Alright, I'm going to put you out as well. And we're just going to attack with Canopy Scout. That seems like the thing to do. Boom. And he's going to chump block, which is fine. And Hostage Taker. That's annoying. Oh, is it the... Resolve. So what did he do? He took... Oh, alright. Hostage Taker just went off twice. Why is that? Ah, because Roaming Throne. Okay, cool. And then they're going to cast Canopy Scamp, but they don't have the ability to cast the hammer. Well, they have the ability to cast hammer, they just don't have the ability to equip the hammer. Pass. Pass. No blocks. Pass. So I'm going to lose this one, just, yeah. Sheer bad draw. Alright, there we go. That's a little bit late in the game. Take action. Ah. Reprieve. My own spell. Use my own spell against me. That's too bad. Yeah, I can just recast it. Take action. Attack and attack. Go to absolute heck. Oh, I can still chump block, it's fine. Now they've got to be a little bit more cautious. Unless, of course, they've got another hostage taker. But this game has gone way longer than it should have. So we're gonna sacrifice this one and do 11 damage to his head. Should have conceded this game, to be honest. In fact, I will. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. If the draw is going to be that bad, like, that's 2 games in a row, multiple mulligans, draw. I'm trying to show this deck off as a winning strategy. And MTG Arena is saying no. This is not very dissimilar from the deck that I used to take to Mythic on ladder. Now it's figuring out what to do with me. New player, he's played 3 games, he's only won 1 of them. Either way, he's still pushing through your dailies. Let's see if I can earn enough coin tonight to do no, actually, it's like 5,000. I'm not going to earn 5,000 coins tonight to do an event. There you go. Alright, this is how this deck is supposed to work. Let's go Canopy Scamp. And he's out. Go, Scampy little boy, go. Okay, and then we'll go that. That. We'll go that. Action, all attack. Go. Got a block. Alright, now what's he got? Death Touch? Oh, that's a bad idea, buddy. That's a very bad idea. I've just won the game. I'll explain why I've just won the game. Alright, he can block with that with Death Touch, but then that dies and I deal 21 damage to his head. Right? Could make it 23, actually. So that as well. So now that's dead. That's fine. Because now we're going to do boom. That doesn't win us the game, but gets us close. Of course, now we don't have a creature, which kind of sucks a little bit. Okay. Alright, now we're stuck. I should have known that my draw was not going to be good enough to get me another creature. That was just not happening. And not even, like, my reprieve or my filter cards. Alright. We're gonna modify this deck in a second and get rid of the Resolute Strikes. Gonna make a tweak. Oh yeah, we're gonna make a tweak. Next. And turn. We are definitely going to tweak this deck in a second. Fuck you, game. Just go to hell. Alright, we're going to make a small tweak. Now it gives me a reprieve when it's way too late for it to be useful. Let's go. Edit deck. So we're going to take Kimber's Outfitter, and we're going to take 4 of them. And we're going to use that to get rid of Resolute Strike, which gives us 4 more creatures, which is what we seem to be not getting enough of at the moment. We'll craft that with 2 more uncommons. We've got 2 left. Kimber's Outfitter also lets me reduce the equip cost of equipment to 1. So it gives me... It slows me down a little bit, but it also gives me another creature, but also... It still decreases the cost of the Colossal Hammer. So it's a little bit more efficient. Or so I like to tell myself. Dun da da dun dun da da. Da 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 da. All right, let's see how this improves the situation. Don't know why this is my default avatar. Alright. Reprieve, Scamp. That's a terrible starting. And just red mana. God damn it. I'm streaming so I can't rage quit, but God, I want to rage quit right now. Just the RNG is just absolutely ruining my day. And it's going to be an elf deck. Of course it's going to be an elf deck. Alright, I'll throw that out. I can only hope that things get a little bit more efficient. Oh, no, it's not an elf deck. It's... What is this deck? So forest cycling to find another forest. Okay. I mean, that completely blew your mana advantage, because I am going to do that. Straight up, I'm just going to do that. And then we will discard a mana to draw another card, which is another... That was completely useless. Oh, the gods have forsaken me. Alright, let's Stoneford Mystic out. Get ourselves a hammer. Next, we'll attack with the God Bow. We'll keep the hammer in our hand because we could still draw the enchantment that lets us play it onto a creature. 1/1 Death Touch. Well, if that's not unpleasant, I don't know what is. Alright, so we'll fighter class. Alright, let's get rid of the 1/1 Death Touch, shall we? Doesn't matter what she kills with it. We don't want her getting anything on it. Okay. He, she, they. Wait, what? Why couldn't I reprieve that? Oh, because it's a... Oh, come on! Now, this is the thing about running a 3-piece combo. The game's randomizer is never going to give you all 3 pieces, no matter what you fucking do. No matter what you do. If you're running a 3-piece combo, the randomizer is not giving you the 3rd piece of that combo. Not happening. Okay, that costs 0, so reprieving that. 1/1 Badger. No, I'm not going to stop them playing the 1/1 Badger. Yeah, I'll stop them playing that. And I'll get another land for my troubles. There are 12 cards in this deck that could let me use these hammers. I am a quarter of the way through this deck. I should have seen at least 2 of them, statistically speaking. Yes. Yes, because they make up 1/5 of this deck. I mean, you shouldn't be... I'm going to have to hard equip one of these boys in a minute. So I've got 6 mana, I can actually do that. Bring it up to level 2, and we'll drop one of those out. And then we'll... I'll attack. 2 attackers. These can attack and end turn. I'm going to have to just manually equip this goddamn hammer. Bet you the turn after I do that I get the card I need. Fuck you, game. Alright. I'm playing on a hammer as well. Kill that and that in one go. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that. He blocks it with a Death Touch when he gets rid of the Death Touch one. He didn't block it with the Death Touch one. Okay. I mean, fine. That doesn't have trample. Oh! Still doesn't have trample though. Didn't have trample. Good game. You mismatched that one, buddy. Yeah, no, this deck is underperforming. Very hard underperforming for what it's supposed to do. Notice that I added the 4 cats last round, and we didn't see any of them this round. I don't know. I don't know what the game's got against me at the moment. Apparently the RNGesus is not on my side. Okay. There. Actually going to give me a hand that's useful. Okay, so Canopy Scout, turn 1. Then that, then that. And that. Easy done. This is like me playing the coin deck in Pokemon, only worse. Because now it's not just coins, it's like RNG. Oh, and he's lost. He just loses the game. Outright loses the game. That's it. Game over. Because then that thing procs, and you sacrifice it. You sacrifice it to proliferate, but that means because it's died, it deals its power to any target. Turn 2, insta win. Done. And that's how it's supposed to operate. It should be doing that more often than not, because there's so much redundancy. The fact that all I'm getting is like one type of redundancy, it's not hacks. It's a good deck. Alright, so we finished one of our dailies. We've got 1 day left to do. Alright. And we've already got 950 gold. Do we get any event tickets yet? Does it record how many event tickets we've got? Ooh, we earned some more packs though. We earned another pack. So let's open another pack. Alright. Create a food token. Artifact loses all abilities, becomes an elk. Oh, they brought that one back. Okay, cool. And Terror of the Peaks. We've brought him back as well. When he comes into play, 3 additional life to cast. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under control, deals damage to that creature's power to any target. Okay, so they brought a worse version of Terror of the Peaks out. It's not hacks. Alright, home. But, since someone else has joined, I will talk you. So what we've done is we've spent all of these. When you start the game, you get a bunch of these, but you also get a bunch of packs. But you miss the pack opening turns. So you just get a bunch of free packs when you start the game. And that earns you a bunch of these that you then spend to build a deck. With that, I have built this. Which is Kemba's Outfitter. Choose an equipment card in your hand. It perpetually gains Equip 1. Cigarette as aid. You may cast an aura or enchantment as if they had flash. When an equipment enters the field under your control, attach it to creature you control. Canopy Scamp. 1/1 for 1. When it deals combat damage to a player, you may sacrifice it. If you do, proliferate. We don't care about the proliferate part. The second part we care about more. When it dies, it deals damage equal to its power to any target. Fireblade Charger. If it's equipped, it has haste, and if it dies, it deals its damage to any target. Colossus Hammer. Equipped creature has +10/+10. Equip cost 8, which is huge. You shouldn't be able to do this before turn 6. Reprieve. Return target spell to its owner's hand. Draw a card. Stoneford Mystic. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for an equipment card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. This is an equipment card. Fiery Prophecy. Reprieve also because it's the draw a card, it helps you filter through your deck. Fire Prophecy. Deals 3 damage to target creature. And I put a card from my hand at the bottom of my library. If I do, I may draw a card. This helps me filter through my deck. Fighter Class. 2 mana. When it comes into play, search my deck for an equipment card. This is an equipment card. And put it in my hand. So I have 8 cards that may let me equip this and ignore the equip 8. I have 8 cards that let me search for this. I have 1, 2, 3, so 4, 6, 16 creatures I can put this on. Of those 16 creatures, we've got double ups on abilities. This one helps me search, this one makes it cheaper. And then I've got filter cards that let me draw cards. So, but they also have a extra thing. Reprieve you can use if they're trying to kill your creature or remove it from game as a counterspell. Fire Prophecy lets you, if they're playing ramp and they're playing creatures to give them extra mana, you can use Fire Prophecy early game to slow them down a little bit. And it's a filter card. So every card in this deck has a purpose, and they were all bought on the budget allowed on a new account. By budget, I mean access to these cards. And we're playing Historic, which is the most competitive play, because you have access to the entire card library doing this. You could not do this at the moment with Standard. I don't think there's any one deck that's strong enough with that limited selection of cards to do this with Standard. I could be wrong though. There could be like a super meta deck that doesn't use any rares, but I doubt it. Alright, so this hand, ignoring that we've got no red mana, we've got the Outfitter, the Aid, and the Mystic. So we want to play the Mystic first. So we'll play the Aid first, then the Mystic. So we've got turn 1, turn 2 drop, and then on turn 3 we can get the hammer out. Turn 3 we can drop the hammer, which is a little bit slow for this deck. So we played the mana, used the mana to cast the Sigmund's Aid. Oh, Sigara's Aid. I don't know why I call it Sigmund's Aid. Too much Warhammer. Too much Warhammer. Fervent Champion. Come at me, bro. You're going to. Okay, cool. Alright, then we will Stoneford Mystic, which will let us search for the hammer. Like that. Boom, boom. Hammer found. Okay, now the opponent's going to try to decide what they're going to do. They're playing what I think is a mono red deck, so they may burn the Mystic. Their life gets easier if they burn the Mystic. They're going to burn the Mystic. Okay, I figured they would. Oh, finally got a red one. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going to Canopy Scamp. And then we're going to Colossal Hammer onto the Canopy Scamp. At the same time, we're going to Kemba's Outfitter. And we are going to perpetually give this hammer equip 1. So if they kill the Scamp, I can then put the hammer onto the Outfitter. Alright. He's got Calamity, but he's not going to attack because they would just be wasting a creature. Nope, he's going to attack anyway. Alright, he's lost himself the game. He's lost himself the game. Because now I attack with the Canopy Scamp. It deals 11 damage. Hello, Suptus. I would like to see the very haha meme, but I don't think there's any way for you to send it. And they will take action to sacrifice him to Proliferate. Proliferate does nothing, but when he dies, he deals his power. So, 22 damage in one turn. Ta-da! And that was a somewhat slow... That was slow for what this deck can potentially do. And a small break after this one, because I'm running out of beer, so I need to go dig through the fridge and find some more. Because I'm still not... oh, ba-ba. Because I am the bad influence of VTubers. Smurf wins don't count. They do if it's a new account. And I'm playing Historic. Hold on, actually that reminds me, it's not telling me my rank. Let's cancel. Am I playing ladder? Or am I playing casual? If I'm not playing ladder, I've been wasting my time for the last hour. Play... Find match... Ranked. Historic ranked. Yes, I've been doing that wrong. There we go. And someone's sending me, pinging me on Discord because I forgot to mute it. I wish they wouldn't do that. I'm going to ignore them for the next hour, because I can. It's you. Called out. Oh, no, I forgot to take my beer break. Alright, we're going to Fireblade Charge on the first turn. Alright, I've got most of my pieces in this hand. So we're not too worried, because we can fight a class now, which gets us our hammer. And we'll attack, because we can. Alright. 4-2 trample. Alright. Yeah, I'm still smurfing, apparently. That's a garbage card. Kemba Outfitter. Perpetually giving that equip 1. And equip 1ing that to that. And then attacking. I gathered too much. I have magicked the gathered way too much. Alright. Alright, it's all uphill from here. Alright, what is he doing? What are they doing? 4-4. Oh yeah, this is Baby's first deck. Now I feel bad. So we'll attack with him, because he'll chump block again. Yu-Gi-Oh! That'd be interesting, because I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I have never played Yu-Gi-Oh! Never played it. Alright, we're gonna reprieve that. Put that to his hand, and I'll draw a card. Yeah, I've given up living in the heart of the cards, to be honest. That's never really worked out for me, in the long or the short term. Alright, we'll all attack with this one. He'll chomp with that. He'll take 2. And then we will be a scumbag. And we'll move that across to that. Needs to catch them all. I already tried to catch them all, Tones. I already tried to catch them all. You can't go hiding by changing your account. We've done like 2 months of catching them all. It's Magic's turn. Need to play some good decks. Sekiro when? I still haven't googled that. I should need to Google that. We'll see. I think I might... I'll figure out what I'm going to do tomorrow. Because while... the request was Tarkov, but I think it's going to take too long to download and install after I get paid and can figure out if it's in my budget. This guy's just going to keep jump blocking forever, isn't he? Let's do this. Let's make it real for him, shall we? Get another hammer. And then we'll make everything cost 2 less. And we'll play that this turn. And turn. 1,000 US dollars finish top 32 at the regional events. Yeah, I know it's 1,000 US dollars for top 32 at the regional events. But let's face it, I'm not going to finish top 32 at the regional events. I'm not entirely sure what this deck's supposed to do of theirs, other than just constantly put out cheap chump blockers. Not with that attitude, I won't. Okay. But you level 2 as well. That means you only cost 4 to equip. Alright. You're at 21-21 now. Go. You're still going to chump block me though. Oh, it's good, it's only till end of turn. So if they keep doing it, I'm going to start killing their lands. Fucking prized unicorn! Are you kidding me? Oh god. I need a way to give these guys trample. I need to get a way to get around annoying jump blockers. We're gonna prophecy thing him. Get rid of the prize unicorn. Also, a lot of those tournaments happen while I'm at work, and I'm not taking time off work to go to those tournaments. Oh, we got 2 more tickets. Cool. Alright. Let's try and do something a little bit different with this deck, shall we? Because getting stuck behind an infinite wall of blockers is annoying. I'll just let the little blue thingy. Alright. So what do we want? We want, and I don't own it. I need to not be able to, I need to not own it. Alright. What we want. And hopefully it's a common, because if it's not, I don't have enough uncommons to get it. So we want thuds and uncommon. What about fling? Fling. Yeah, fling is also an uncommon. I've only got 2 uncommons left in my bank account, I'm gonna have to spend them. 2 flings. We'll put 2 flings, and we'll actually be a bit filthy and take some land out. What? No. Plus. Neg. Plus. Craft. Craft. Alright. Let's craft us some flings, and that is all of our uncommon spent as well. This will help us against infinite blocker decks, because it just lets us throw these guys at their face for 20 damage. Alright, that's one thing. Oh no, wait, hold on. Cancel. I need to go grab some more beers. Be right back. And I have returned. Alright. Better. Beer. Cold and foamy. Mixes well with the painkillers. Alright, what do we got? That's 2 out of 3 of the combo and a reprieve. You know what? Let's trust in the heart of the cards, like Soup just said, right? A couple of those, that's fine. Oh, this is a noggin. Oh, I have to do it. Gotta go searching for my hammer. Stop. Hammer time. Alright, what are you going to spend 3 black mana on? What's he going to do? What's he gonna do? What's the kill spell he's holding on to? Yeah, I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Beast are disfigured. Alright. Now we're in business. Bloodthirsty Aerialist will do. Alright, so what I'm going to do... Fireblade Prophecy that. Still 3 damage to that. Discard a card, draw a card. +2/+0. Nurture's died. Yeah, you can return that to your hand, that's fine. Put 6 back to my thingy. Yep. Return to your hand, yep. Full attack, yep. I think the trick is next turn, if he tries to play it, best he can have is 5 mana, and then he can try and I'll reprieve it. And then he's kind of put himself in a bad position. I'm gonna make you work for that, buddy. I'm gonna make you work for that. It's fine. Why is it equipped cost 8? Oh, because it was no longer in my hand. Ah. That's fine. Yeah, that works. And then we'll do that. And we'll equip that to that. Next. All attack. Attack! Get him! Alright. What about it? What about alright? The numbers? What about the numbers? End turn. You don't turn. I've learned not to trust the numbers, Suctus. Alright, so the trick here is going to be do that. Take action, get me another hammer. And then we're going to kill the Bloodthirsty Aerialist again. Get rid of Fighter's Class. And you'll quit. Done. That's someone who trusted the numbers. I haven't seen this deck in ages. Forgot the Black Life Lane deck existed. Because you don't see them. You don't see it up in Diamond Rank. What about the numbers, Suptus? You've got me concerned now. What about the numbers? What numbers? Oh, it's a playable hand. We're really struggling on the mana here. This deck really would do better if I had dual lands, but the good ones, the ones you want to run in a fast deck like this, are rares. Alright, if I top deck a red mana, we're in business big time. Oh, it's this deck. We did not top deck a red mana. You want the numbers. What numbers? What numbers? You want like the sacred combinations of 6 numbers? I don't think I should share those with you. Your numbers. The last I checked, your numbers was 50. And I think I just won the game. Which really sucks for them. I don't think they were expecting this. The number then was 21. I think last time I checked your numbers, you had like 51 and 52. And bronze 4. Number goes up. There's no stopping you now. Don't get cocky. There's still 5 days left, and some of the people in this contest I know are very good at brigading. Keep building the lead, because if you rest on your laurels, I know that there are a couple of people in this contest that I've seen pull some fast ones on the numbers. Uta's doing really good. At 40. I think it's really just down to used to at this point. I think everyone else is in the 20s somewhere. And I think All Might has the husbando section locked down. I don't think anyone's going to catch All Might, which is funny and weird, but still, I was still expecting. I was expecting a Stolfo to win. Really was. Was expecting the usual crowd to come out for the boy. You know what, I can afford to throw him away. It's fine. Okay, now we're just getting all creatures and hammers and no way to equip them. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me, game. Might as well have one in play as well, just in case I get a cat next. It's been an impressive climb, I will give it that. He went from basically 1 or 2 likes to the lead in a couple of days. Have you found some communities to motivate, have you? I mean, the Tiger fan base on Reddit are pretty easily motivated. Alright, you gonna waste your entire turn doing that? That's fine. Alright. You know, canopy scam. And then, we're actually going to slow you down a little bit. And we're going to ping off this ladder off. Come on, game. Don't be like this. We were going so well. It's an Eldrazi deck. Interesting. Better. Thank you. Alright. It's giving him too many turns though. He's probably going to count us to this stuff now. Dun, 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 dun. We should probably shoot up. What time is it now? 7:20, 40 more minutes. I reckon I could probably get out of bronze with this on the first day. Another Mystic. Another Path to Annihilation. Alright, so we've got the Eldrazi. We do have some Eldrazi coming soon. Alright, give me Fling. Come on, game. There's 2 in the deck. You haven't given me any clutch top decks yet. And you're not going to. Oh, this is actually genuinely painful. So here, have all the goblins and nothing else. Come on, bring out the giant Eldrazi. Yep. That's not even a big Eldrazi. What are you doing? How is that worth all the effort you put into summoning it? Oh, there we go. Okay. Now you're getting somewhere. Now I definitely need Fling. Instead, I'm going to get a white mana. You know what? Actually, you know what? I need to keep him for blocking now. Ugh. Dun, 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 dun. Come on, I just need the one card and I can win. Goblin Slayer! Well, I'm slaying with goblins. Annihilator 1, I'm going to sacrifice this guy. Ping you in the face. And we're going to block with that. Okay, kill, kill. I only can recast him, that's fine, don't care. Sacrifice your charge, return to your hand. Yep, and then you'll replay him. That's cool. No, that's cool. Oh, that does it. That's good. I'm okay with that. We win now. I would say we win now, but we're definitely getting close. Yep. Little hammer. He cannot. Once I've done this, he cannot attack. Now he can't attack. Because if he uses Annihilation, Annihilator, I will just sacrifice that and do 21 damage to his face. Oh, piss off that you drew that card. That is absolute bullshit. So how can he top deck the exact card he bloody needs, and I'm sitting here begging for a goddamn... You know what? Boom, boom. Next. If he lets it through, he's on 11. If he doesn't let it through, he's on 11. I'm pretty sure that's the winning move. Alright. Alright. And he still has the Annihilator 1. Yep. Resolve. Next. Resolve. Next. Next. Boom. turn. Doesn't have trample anyway. Don't care. Resolve all. House. Block with Stoneforged. Chump block. Okay. Fucking red mana. I don't want a red mana. Go to hell. No attacks, because he's just going to chump block and sacrifice them. Got him in a stalemate, which is good. You can't kill these. Pass. My turn. I have Prophecy. I can't use that successfully this turn. No attacks. Alright. So I want to say Fire Prophecy until I have a card that I'll just discard to draw a card. Yep. You're going to have Resolve All, yep. Millions of Chrysali. Yep. Yep. It's fine. Elven Mystic. Yes. My turn. He knows he can't attack. He attacks. Really? We're going to do this. Alright, move it this way. I'm going to kill Beast Whisperer. Submit one. I just want Fling. Just give me a Deflinger. Just give me Fling. I've already gone through all my hammers, so playing that doesn't help. No attacks. End turn. Come on. I'm over halfway through the deck. I should have seen one of them by now. I'm basically locked in a stalemate now. I'm not giving this one up. I'm going to win this one. My turn. No attacks. Enter. This is so dumb. The game's just like, no. No, you can't have your win condition. Yes, you can cycle, that's fine. Resolve. You're looking to kill another hammer. I'm going to counter Titan of Industry. Resolve all. Have all your little Eldrazi pets. Of course, Reprieve only got me another Reprieve. No, you can't have Titan of Industry. Oh, piss off. Actually piss off at this point. It's a card. I need a card to win the game. Ridiculous. How do you get the green? How do you get the green? Where'd the green come from? Yeah, I concede. Fuck you, game. Just straight up fuck you. Go to hell. RNG, go to hell. The heart of the cards is stupid. I had the cards, the tools in that deck to win that game 10 turns ago. And the game's just like, no. Fuck you. Not having them. Not for you. You're going to lose to a very shittily constructed bronze deck, because we're just not going to give you the card. Oh, here's another card. Oh, fucking 2 of those. No red mana, though, because this is I'm just going to constantly get mana screwed, aren't I? It's just what's going to happen. Mulligan. Alright, we've got colour. And then we've got none of the other pieces. Mulligan. 2 of the pieces. And we've got no colour of mana again. We'll keep 5. You know what? We'll keep fucking 5. I'm getting angry. Literally getting angry at this point. RNG is fucking me up right now, and I'm not enjoying it. Oh yeah, I'm just going to draw the mana now. Like, the 3 cards I started that weren't mana, they're the only 3 non-mana cards I'm going to see all game. Betcha. Put money on it. Alright, let's do this. Let's do Fireblade Charger. Let's put the hammer on Fireblade Charger. All attack. Let's go. I mean, okay. Weird chump block, but okay. Oh, piss off. Okay. See this? This is the card I wanted last game. Because you do that, and you do that. And you do that. Game over. Didn't need it this game. Exactly. Slay the goblins. Slay my own goblins to do damage. Angie. Alright, home. What we got? We got 1600 gold. 15 more potential wins today. Let's go play. Let's have a look at Find Match events. Quick draft, modern, bronze. Alright, so you need 5,000 gold to do that event. Is there any ticketed events in here? Three. Are there any events that use tickets in here? What are the event? How do you even use the event tickets? Limited construction. Right. So whatever these event ticket things they give you, aren't worth shit because you can't apparently use them to enter any events. Okay, it's good to know. Traditional standard event. Yeah, you can't use tickets to enter it. Alright. So the tickets are worthless. One ticket, yeah. What do the tickets do? Alright, let's distress by opening a pack, shall we? What do we get? Raven Interrupter. Unlicensed Hearse. Exile 2 cards from a single graveyard. Current shuffles is equal to the number of cards exiled with it. Okay. That's an equipment. Haven Interrupt enters the battlefield, it becomes a target of a spell. It becomes plotted. What the hell is plotted? Plotted cards may be cast as sorcery on a later turn without paying the mana cost. Oh, exile target spell. Okay, so you can use it to turn instants into sorceries. Okay. Weird. Have to do tutorials? Yeah, tutorials suck. And they're not optional. Alright, let's go. Let's continue hammer time. Let's do about 25 more minutes. See if we can get some more ranking up. This deck's win rate should be way higher than it's been tonight. It's just I'm like RNG gods are just not with me today. And it's not like I'm drawing mediocre hands. This deck still wins very quickly with a mediocre hand. I'm drawing absolute garbage hands. Like, you'd have to physically construct the hand for it to be this bad. Alright, cool. This is a good playable hand. It's a very playable hand. This one? Alright, cool. So we're just gonna boop. We're just gonna, yeah, I'm gonna Kimber Outfitter. Say hello because we're polite. Say hello because we're polite. Lava coil, that's fine. I will throw the hammer out. Next, since I know they're running creature kill spells, I'm not going to play the Canopy Scamp until after. So, Canopy Scamp. Kimber Outfitter. Come on. Come on. I can blitz you with another Christian. Yep. Yep, cool. You fucked it up. You put yourself in a terrible position now. Good luck burning that one. Ah, thanks. Dun, dun. Cloud Drake. Hello, Cloud Drake. Draw a card. Okay. And then we will... Next, all attack. Goodbye, Cloud Drake. You had a nice short life. End turn. Now we just start hammering away until he buckles, basically. That's just what this deck does. If he can keep a constant stream of chump blockers out for a while, that's going to be annoying. Especially with Crackling Jake, because it lets him draw cards. So he will be able to keep a fairly continuous stream of blockers. Alright. And then he'll chump block again. My hope is that one of his continuous stream of blockers is only toughness 3, and then I can Fire Prophecy it, which gets the Canopy Scamp through. It's my hope and my dream. What's that? That was silly. You die, you lose. You just lost yourself the game. Why would you do that? You literally just lost the game. Take action. And then Cowabunga it is. Cowabunga it is. You had to keep blocking the Canopy Scat. You couldn't stop. You have to keep feeding the beast. Visit Hideaway. Hold on. How do I visit Hideaway?
You have 2 ranks, one for constructed and one for limited.
Yeah, but Hideaway.
Your constructed rank is affected by ranked games. Your limited rank is tied to draft and sealed events. And this is where you'll find options on how to customize.
Oh, shut up, little blue thing. No one cares.
Choose your avatar and more.
I don't know how to find the Hideaway. This is a new mechanic they've added. They've gone with their whole Wild West theme of the game. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. Pressing QQ will tap on yon Blair. Alright, that is a garbage hand. That's a much better hand. Cool. Keep 6, alright. We're actually gonna do that. We're gonna take the risk. Go with a 2-land hand. Just because I like having this. I like having this extra control until I get the creature up and running. Slow them down. Oh, Johnny's welcome. We're playing against the life gain deck. Alright, cool. Next, end turn. Yeah, actually, not Soul Warden. Wait a turn. Wait your turn, lady. Alright, Soul Forward Mystic. Take action. Let's grab another hammer. And then let's put that hammer on the Soul Forward Mystic. No point informing them that I already have 2 hammers in my hand. Your 2-0 is are you 2-0 in tutorials? Because the tutorials are easy. It all counts. The only tutorial that's a little bit difficult is the Nicol Bolas. Actually, I think they're all scripted. I'm pretty sure they're all scripted, but the Nicol Bolas' one is really the only one you can make mistakes that make count. That actually count. Okay, what are they going to play this turn? What have they got? What's their big play? They have 2 mana, probably 3. Yep, play a 3rd mana. Good choice. Prosperous Innkeeper. Good choice. Alright, after a 4-4 already? That's cool. That's cool. What we're going to do instead, we're going to make this a very interesting decision for you. Get rid of that, draw that, go. Roll attack, let's go. You got a chump block. You can't just eat that to the face. What are you doing? Yeah, they're gonna get big, but they're not gonna get big enough. They're just not gonna get big enough. Alright, maybe they'll get okay, but they're still not going to get big enough. Not even close. And yeah, cool. Whenever another creature enters, so I can't play a creature until I've dealt with them. But that's okay, because I don't care. Because we're just not doing a 30-30. Next. Full attack, go. Chumpy, jump. And I actually just lost the game because I'm an idiot. Chump blocker. Buy myself a turn with a chump blocker. Unities have trample, it's fine. Alright. Oh, of course. Hit me for 11. But you've lost. Actually, no. I'm going to chump block that one for maximum blockage. And then when that dies, I'm going to ping her for 1, leaving him without a blocker. And he's lost. Ugh. Oh yeah, no, it won't let you misplay in the first 4, I don't think. It keeps going, no, don't do that. I think the last one versus Nicol Bolas, it actually lets you misplay. You can actually... You can mess that one up. Visit Hideaway. What is Visit Hideaway? Let's follow this button. Okay. Playing. Alright. So, I have 105 tickets. Unmog, Kalia. Grist. What are these? Oh, these are just fucking cosmetics. Okay. I can get a pet. Do I want a pet? Do I want a corgi? Should I get a corgi? Oh, it's a sleeve. Oh, it's not a pet. 1 draft token. Need 300 for the draft token. Alright. These are all card cosmetics. Okay, so that's what the tickets buy. Oh, you know, you can get silly little pets, yeah, but they're all cosmetics, and all cosmetics cost real world money. So these are skins. So these are where your player portrait should be. These are card backs. I think I want a silly corgi card back. Or you know what? You know, we're playing this semi-seriously. So let's save up to get a draft, shall we? We'll save up tickets so we can use them to play a draft. All right. Play. We shall continue within the allotted time, which is 12 more minutes before I finish the stream and deal with, you know, life stuff. And by life stuff, I mean I haven't watched this week's episode of Spice and Wolf yet, and I want to do that. That's actually all 3 parts in one go. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. That's all 3 parts in 2 cards. Let's make them think I'm playing red. Mind games. Okay, Stoneforge Mystic. Let's go. Take action. Give me a hammer. All problems look like nails to me, because all I have is hammers. Rat Colony. Oh, it's a Rat Colony deck. I love Rat Colony decks. Alright, let's Stoneforge Mystic. Killer's Outfitter. Yep. Clip 1. Off it goes. Have fun. All attack. Let's go. Yeah, this deck plays itself. Really. Alright, I have 2 Fire Prophecies, which I can use. Yeah, I'm just going to chump block the Rat Colony. And let's see what he does next. That might have been a bad mistake. Oh, he's going to play another Rat Colony. Okay. Well, we're just going to kill that. Pretty succinctly. And he's going to quit. So what Rat Colony decks are, I should explain, is Rat Colony is a very, very average 2-1 for 1 mana, but it gets +1/+1 for every other rat you have in play. And you can have any amount, the normal limit is you can have 4 of any card in your deck. You can have any number of Rat Colonies in your deck. So there is a whole thing of just play a deck that's like 40 Rat Colonies and just keep playing Rat Colonies, and they just stack up and get bigger and bigger and bigger. But that's only if your opponent lets you. And most good opponents won't let you. Which is to say, they'll just keep killing rats and keep your numbers small, so your rats never get huge. Oh yeah, the game also has silly pets, but they're I think I said before, yeah, they're a cosmetic you got to pay money for. I'll show you in a second when the screen starts. Next game starts. There's a cat. you know, the rat deck is very appetizing. Okay, so what we got? You know what? I don't trust this. I don't trust this hand. But it's giving me a Fire Prophecy, so we'll go. We'll play it. Keep some. See that guy's got a pet rock. If I click on it, it bounces. That's the first time I've seen the pet rock. To be honest, that might be the dumbest pet I've seen so far. The pet rock might be the dumbest pet I've seen so far. Rock with googly. What software engineer came up with that? Oh yeah, no. Yeah, we're not letting this get off the ground. No. Let's put planes and the draw card. And get another Fire Prophecy. Cool. That'll do me. I say no to your elves. Now you gotta think about what you're gonna play next, don't you? Elvish Warmaster and Letter Elves to spawn you another 1/1 elf token. Okay. Well, I also say no to the Elvish Warmaster. Just so you're aware. We're actually gonna probably get rid of the Canopy Scamp. Oh, come on! 4 of the same card and not enough mana to fuel them. RNG. Meanwhile, he's developing his board. Yep, the RNG is not with me today. And he seeks an elf card. And elves get +1/+1. And a Canopy Scout. Yeah, no, I'm gonna lose this one. The RNG has decided that, no, I don't want another prophecy. Give me a... Alright. That was apparently the key. Kind of neutered him, but at the same time... Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not going to win this one. I'm done. Done with this one. I hate elf decks. Oh yeah, Pet Rock. Pet Rock with googly eyes. Don't forget the googly eyes. I hate elf decks as a rule. I doubly hate elf decks when my deck decides it's just not going to function. Like, unless I can, against an elf deck, unless I get a perfect opening hand, I can start slapping from the start, we ain't getting stuff done. I'm not a dwarf. You have to be a dwarf to hate elves. I didn't say I hated elves. I hate elf decks. There's a big difference between hating elves and hating elf decks. Oh, this is another... Thank you for coming, Presval. Not playing Rock and Stone. No. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. Oh, I have to keep 5 on this. We are not rocking the Casbah on this one. You always have a message redacted at the end. I really don't want to know what they are. Alright, we are not going to choose to sacrifice it. Well, Hen's turn. Pretty sure the RNG gods are predetermined to punish me for being this much of a Smurf. Yep, he's going to play something but I can't target with any of my abilities. Yep, sure. Yep. Cool, you do you. You do you. I wouldn't mind a white mana. Not going to lie. White mana would be pretty fucking good. A hammer would be good too. Ah, good night. I think I'll call it. I think I'll call it after this one. I'm just getting too frustrated with the RNG at the moment. It is not being forgiving. It is just straight up. Yeah. It's not. It's not even dispensing with any foreplay. It's just fucking me. Ah. The deck changes I made, please, in Discord. What do you mean the deck changes I made? Oh, you want to know what this deck is? I'll run over it after this game. I'll go over it after this game on stream. Next. All I need is a white mana. I'm going to concede, actually. I'm calling it there. 3 red mana, a handful of cards that will need white mana. I'm going to call it there to say that no matter how good a deck is, if the RNG hates you, the RNG hates you. Alright. If you're just doing the last tutorial, we are going to be right back because I need to grab some more beers. I'm going to cut for 5, and then I'll come back with a re-breakdown of this deck. Okay. Not quite 5 minutes, but I'm back. I have returned. Alright, so I've made a few changes to the deck to double down on what the deck's supposed to do. Because, to be honest, if you're putting in hedges in a deck like this, then you're actually generally making it weaker. So, let's talk through this deck and what small changes I've made. The changes I've made is adding some more commons, because we still had plenty of commons to spend. If you need the cards to spend to make this deck, remember to go through your incoming mail. There is no base deck. This deck is made from scratch. You have to create a deck. This is a me deck. So we create a base deck. Now, make sure that you have opened all of your packs that have been given to you through the mail system, because you need all of your cards to spend these things. You need all your wild cards. And you will get them from opening all of the packs you have. But you can still make this deck even if you don't have the cards. You just need to open your packs later, so then you can reopen this deck and craft the cards that you need. So let's talk through the deck. Alright. First card in the deck is Kemba's Outfitter, which is an uncommon. It will cost you 4 uncommons to add this to your deck. I should go have some alternatives that you can add that are common, but there isn't really a common equivalent for this one. So this is pretty much this is a pretty high value one. So Kemba's Outfitter is a 2/1 that choose an equipment in your hand, it perpetually gains equip 1. Or target equipment you control perpetually gains equip 1. This is used on your hammer to make it quicker and easier to equip. This is a rare. You will need to spend 4 rares to add this to your deck. If you're feeling greedy, you can do it with 3. So if you're feeling the budget, you can do it on 3 rares, although this is a core card to the deck. You may cast an aura and enchantment spell as though it had flash, which means you can cast it instantly. Whenever an equipment enters the battlefield, you may attach it to a creature you control, so it bypasses the equip cost of equipment. These 2 cards do the same thing, and they're ensuring that you have 8 of this card in your deck. Well, roughly the same thing. And they're ensuring you have 8 of a kind in your deck to get, basically make sure, guarantee you're going to get them. Alright? Or maximize your chance of getting them. The next one is Canopy Scamp. It is an uncommon goblin, so it will cost you uncommon slots to get. Honestly, you could probably just use Raging Goblin. There's a bunch of other goblins you could probably like. It's 1/1, and if you've got a common with 1/1 and haste, and you don't have enough uncommon cards, but I would say Canopy Scamp is the one you want, and Fireblade Charger is the one that you would replace with a cheaper common variant, depending on how many uncommons you have to work with. They both do roughly the same thing, which is when they die, they deal their power to any target. Scamp has an inbuilt mechanic where it can sacrifice itself, which is how you get your turn 2 wins. Because if you attack with him on turn 2, and they don't have any blockers, and you've got a hammer on him, they just die. Fireblade Charge is a little bit slower to play, but he gains haste when you put the hammer on him, so you can play him on turn 2, and drop the hammer on him, and you can attack from turn 2 onwards. But he is set. Any 1/1 with haste can replace him, but you don't get the secondary effect of when he dies, he deals damage. So he's the best version, but something like, I think, hold on. Let's turn off my filters. Filters. Disable filters. Reset. Not collected. Okay. Raging Gob. So this one here, he's a common. If you don't have enough uncommons for this deck, he can substitute for him. It's not as good, but it's a good substitute. Alright, Suptus. Good night. Take care. Fling. It's an uncommon. It's not necessary for the deck. See ya, man. Might see you tomorrow night. Take care. Keep pumping those numbers. It's not a mainstay of the deck, but it is helpful. If you can get more uncommons than I did, if you got less uncommons than I did, don't put it in. If you got more uncommons than I did, put 4 of them in. It lets you... Basically, these two deal double damage with Fling, because you do the Fling damage, which is sacrificing them and dealing damage with their power, but that'll also trigger their secondary effect. So, that, plus a hammer, plus Fling, is 22 damage. That's the play there. Now, these are the changes I've made. I've gotten rid of the counter spell and the burn spell, and instead I've put in demand answers, which is you can sacrifice an artifact or discard a card, draw 2 cards. It's a filter card. It's there just to start burning through your deck quite quickly. It's also a common, so you shouldn't have any trouble crafting it. Next one is another common, Lightning Spear. 2 mana. It has equipped creature has +1/+0 and trample. That's the key part. The biggest problem we've been having with this deck so far is that opponents can just chump block us with small creatures, and that's really, really tying us up. We're not having any trouble getting our hammer out because of the amount of search we've got. So, Lightning Spear is a good common to put in there to give trample to your big creature, so suddenly they can't chump block you with small creatures. Well, they can, it's just it kills the creature and does the damage anyway. And it's got a low casting cost and a low equip cost, so 4 of those, much worth having. Next one is the mainstay of the deck, which is the Colossus Hammer. This is an uncommon. This is not an optional purchase. This is your first purchase. You want to spend 4 uncommons on Colossal Hammer. It is a 1 mana for a card that gives +10/+10 to the equipped creature, but they lose flying. Nothing in this deck has flying. It doesn't matter. It has a equip cost of 8, which is just ridiculously high. You're not going to get it. You'd have to play so much Mana Excel to get to 8 mana fast enough for this to be useful. It's stupid. Which is why we've got the Outfitter and the Aid. Further after the Hammer, we've got Stoneforge Mystic. Stoneforge Mystic serves as a decent 2/1 creature for 2 mana. Not why she's here. She's here is because when you play her, and when she comes into play, she lets you search for an artifact. If you already have a hammer, you could use it to search for the spear. If you only have the spear, you could use it to search for the hammer. Either way, she helps you build this. Fighter class is the same, except it's 2 mana for an enchantment, which does the same. It comes into play and lets you search for one of these 2. It's level 2, which is that second ability there. It's for 3 mana. You can reduce the equip cost of abilities by 2, which reduces him to an equip 6, which is almost manageable, but makes him equip 0. So you can just drop him in play and equip him for a cost of 0. If somehow these two have... This one isn't in play. So you can... Yeah. And that's the deck. That is the deck in its entirety. The deck play is to try and get one of these 3 creatures out, hopefully this enchantment out, and get a hammer on one of them. Once you've got a hammer on one of these 3, what you need then is a Lightning Spear or Fling. And that's it. That's why this is here. This is why it's a filter card. It lets you discard a card to draw 2 cards. It lets you filter through your deck a little bit quicker. And that's it. That is the entirety of the deck. And I will play one more game with these modifications just to make sure this is playing properly. Who knows, I could have just made it awful. And the point of this deck isn't that you just sit on this deck and become a mythic rank. You probably could. You probably could play this deck and get a mythic rank. Or at least high diamond, easily. But the point of this deck is to get you the easy wins, to get you the money to build the decks you want to play. The higher rank you are every season, I think seasons reset every 2 or 3 months, that gets you 7 boosters, straight up. So that's like 7,000 gold worth of free boosters. Plus winning games get you gold and tickets, and golden tickets help you get blue gems, and blue gems get you more boosters. Alright, wrong colour of mana, but we'll keep it anyway. If I draw a red land, I'm good. Oh, we are in business. We are so in business. Alright, let's go. Fireblade Charger. Colossal Hammer. I'm not getting any pauses in my play, so they're not getting any decisions. All attack. 11 damage. Even if he kills him now, he dies. Because if Fireblade Challenger dies, he deals his damage equal to his strength. He must... Yeah, he's lost. There you go. That's this deck. Just keep doing that. You will get games where the RNG screws you and you'll have to concede and you don't win in the first... If you don't win the first 4 or 5 turns with this deck, it's probably not going to win. But if you do it out of best of 9 games, you will win 5 out of 9 games with this deck. Alright, one more, just because that was fun. And then I'm out. Then I'm off. We'll finish on a win. We'll finish on 1 win. I'm sure of it. Or we'll finish on a loss. Alright, this is the same problem the last one had, which is bad mana. Mulligan that hand. Keep 6 of those. I need that, I need that, I need that, I don't need that. Alright, cool. So we'll start with the Goblin. See what they're doing. See what their plans are. Stoneforward Mystic. Now let's us search for the hammer. We don't want the lightning spear, we want the hammer first. We always want the hammer first. We'll attack with the Mystic, get a little bit of damage in early. Now he's making some decisions. Well, it's actually a pretty good deck, this one. Alright, he's running a lot of uncommons and commons. Oh, it's this deck. Oh, I've played against this deck before. Alright. I was going to Kembers, but I don't even need a Kembers. Kill that, hit him in the face. I'm going to keep the Kemba in my pocket, just in case I need to move that hammer from her to her. Oh, I don't even need to do that. Alright. Good game. Well done. GG. Resolve. And then they did an amount I couldn't pay. Oh, that's fine. Alright. Dum bum bum. Yep. That's this like soup to sleeves, and apparently the deck gremlins went with them. No, I'm not going to call that soup to sleeves. That's me. Took the deck gremlins. Alright. So concludes the first 0 to hero. Do I have any packs to open towards the end of the stream? No, I don't. Alright. Okay. So that's the first TCG Tuesday of MTG Arena. How to build a deck on a budget of exactly $0. There are probably more decks out there, but I'm not going to spam a bunch of accounts to build other $0 decks. This is the one I choose because it plays the way I like to play, which is fast and brutal. Alright, I will go to the credit screen before I... Thanks for joining tonight. May the gacha gods forever be in your favor.